everyone, this is the Mad Salvi letting you know that unless things are proven with Twitter posts and stuff like that and have actual proof behind it, treat everything in this thing as a theory. I will try to mark certain things as news and theory and everything like that to kind of let you guys understand, but also, you know, use a critical mind. And I hope you do enjoy. It has happened. There were rumblings about, you know, what is Hex doing, because he started talking to Michimochi V recently. He got on his sickling community, that's what he's called, the sickling community, for harassing each other. He has tried to put down barriers. He's tried to put down more control over his community. Things have been going on. He's also been having things happen in his PL account. A lot of people already know it. I'm not going to mention it here, but in his PL account, he's been talking about a lot of things. So when rumblings like that happen, you think they're either going to be suspended, they're going to be taking a break, or they're going to graduate. In this case, Hex is going to graduate. It says here, we hereby announce that Nijisanji EN Live Hex Haywire will graduate on the 23rd of August. So that's just about 15 days or so, 2 weeks. Thank you for your understanding and your support of Nijisanji EN. Doesn't appear he did anything wrong per se, because just based on what you can see here, it doesn't seem like he has done anything wrong. It looks like more it is just a boilerplate thing. Announcement graduation of Nijisanji EN Live Hex Haywire. Thank you for your continued support of Nijisanji and Nijisanji EN. We hereby announce that the Nijisanji EN Live Hex Haywire will graduate from Nijisanji EN on the 23rd of August 2024 JST. As a member of X-Soleil, Hex Haywire debuted in December 2022 and charmed fans with his soothing voice and never fading humor. We cannot thank Hex Haywire enough for his contributions to all Nijisanji EN Liver and sincerely wish for him the best in his journey. To our fans and everyone involved, we understand how difficult it is to accept Hex's graduation, especially to the sickling community and all those. We would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your support for Hex and Nijisanji EN. After 23rd of August 2024 JST, Hex Haywire will cease all live activities. For further details regarding Hex Haywire's graduation, please refer to the paragraph below. The graduation date is 23rd of August 2024. Social media accounts are public until after his graduation, so they're going to be closed pretty much after that. Membership and exclusive content available until after Hex Haywire's graduation stream. Fan letters until 23rd of September, 1 month after. Nijisanji EN Vtuber Group XLA will continue to pursue their activities with Ver Vermilion, Meloko Kyoran, Doppio Drop Scythe, and Kotokatora Hime. We kindly ask for your continued support of XLA and Nijisanji EN. For all inquiries related to this matter, please contact Any Color Inc. Please refrain from directly contacting the company's livers, including any contact on social media, etc., which is just, you know, the regular stuff that they ask for, which is what a lot of people ask for. Now people are responding. They say the graduation queue is finally moving. As much as I hate Hex, it's nice to see something eventful is happening. I was just thinking to myself earlier that nothing really eventful has happened recently to Niji. He maybe have just gotten tired. It's just like anything. There's a lot of suspicions around there. There's going to be a lot of people coming up with different theories of what happens. That's the part that surprised me the most. The fact that they're letting literally anyone at all leave on nominally good terms and for a reason other than contract expiration. Surprising, but it sort of makes sense if you consider Niji doesn't seem to care about EN. So yeah, this has a lot to do with Niji EN's abandoning by the main branch. JP has abandoned EN. Nijisanji itself has abandoned EN to pretty much do what they want as they see fit. It doesn't seem like there's, just me from what I've seen, doesn't seem like there is anyone in the building at this point. Anyone really managing anything except for the day-to-day operations of what's needed for them to stay as a business. So yeah, right now, what we're going to do, instead of reading a lot of what these people are saying, because of course that's always important, but I want to give you guys information. Here's him talking about specifically why he decided to leave. Let's hear it in his words and not mix anything up and not add too much of my own stuff.
That I planned an EST stream, and for those of you who might not know what I'm talking about and who might think it's speculation, I assure you it's not. I am going to be graduating and departing from Nijisanji EN on August 23. So in 2 weeks time, I think the best place to really start is by just expressing gratitude to everybody who has been here, everyone who has supported me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure hosting you. Thank you for being here. I'm telling you from the very bottom of my heart that I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm grateful to all of the livers who have helped me, all the interactions I've had with every single one of them. I am so grateful to all of the staff and to my manager who has acted as my second mother. I want to say there's a few things I want to basically say. This has been on my mind for a long while, and this has been on my mind since, truthfully, if I was going to give you guys like an idea or like a time frame, I feel like it was on my mind since December of last year.
That's
and
a while.
I kind of came to the decision to do this in February. It was not an easy decision.
So as we have seen before, there is a bit of a queue.
Decision to make at all. It took me a long time. I didn't even make the decision in February. I was thinking about it very heavily, and I decided I think that this might be the best choice for me. That's why I made this decision. But at the end of the day, after discussing with management and Nijisanji, I decided at the end of the day that this was the best thing for me. There were a lot of artistic differences. There were a lot of things that understandably could not be changed, and I decided, you know what, after thinking about it for many months, many weeks, I thought that this was the best thing for me to do. It hurt me. When I came to that decision, I remember sitting in my hotel room during Niji Fest and just thinking to myself, like, is this really a path, a line of thought I want to go down? And I still can't believe that I'm here, because this is home to me. Like, I am leaving home. It feels like I am leaving important place where all my friends are at. It's really hard to make this decision, but I think at the end of the day, I know that this is the right choice for me and for what I want to do in the future. I'm a very future-oriented person, and when I see that things may not be aligned with how I want to personally go through things artistically, then, you know, that's when I start discussing things internally with myself. Literally, it was just like, okay, personally for me, being kind of objective focused, like how far do I see myself? And it got to a point where I realized, okay, for me personally, at the end of the day, I felt like this is what I want to do, and this is where the route that I want to go. So if you are angry or if you're mad, don't take it out on any of the livers. Please don't take it out on my manager or anything, because this was my choice to make, and I stood firm on it.
So that is in their own words. Like I said, I wanted Hex Haywire to say it in their own words, instead of making suspicions, ideas, or whatever is going to go on, them in their own words saying it. Artistic differences, things were moving in a direction that he didn't want, which is something that seems to be happening a lot for larger agencies. The artistic differences, the differences of what can be done in a large Japanese agency, large Japanese corporation, as has been mentioned by Suisei about Hololive and Cover. Things what used to be able to be done maybe 2-3 years ago can't be done now because rules change, things happen, differences happen. As we know, Nijisanji EN is even more strict and even less allowing of their talents to do things than Hololive is. So I can very much believe that there were a lot of things that someone, if they want to be artistic, would not be able to go through in Nijisanji, just based on the way that management seems to be in everyday stuff from what we can see, and complaints that, you know, have been voiced in people's PLs. I go through those PLs all the time. There's a lot of complaints that pop up there, and it makes sense when you look at the larger picture of everything. Of course, along with big announcements like what recently happened with Hex Haywire, you always have people that are going to, you know, celebrate on it or whatever. I'm just showing you the other side. I just see it as, well, at least he's leaving on good terms, in the sense of it is on his own terms and not a termination, like unfortunately what happened to Selene, and the bad mouthing that happened to Zion Lanza. Because if you remember, Hex Haywire was a person who bad mouthed Zion Lanza about the joke that she made that everyone hated her for, at least everyone openly hated her for in Nijisanji. He made a bad joke himself in regards to someone's ashes and, you know, putting a goldfish into the drain, like basically in a toilet, and flushing them down the toilet, that type of stuff, and, you know, using someone's ashes as potting soil, that type of stuff. So everyone has their moments of bad jokes, and, you know, Hex has his, Zion had hers. If Hex is to be able to recover from, you know, moving on and move on, then he is going to have to go on a bit of a, not necessarily an apology tour, but he's going to have to revamp his image. He's going to have to change some things up, and maybe, you know, in the way, like, for example, like Matara and others go with Hollywood, mention some things that way to kind of, I guess, apologize for some things that he's done in the past. Doesn't have to, but it would definitely help him in the future. Here we go with Sakura Miko, and she is a long time liver for Vtuber for Hololive, and she recently has had her new music video pop out. New things popping out for her first album, Flower Rhapsody, that is being released on September 25th, 2024. They've been pushing this quite a bit, and they are, it says here, lyrics, composition, and arrangement by Yashikin. First full animation music video, battle with Miko Dane. And that is Suisei, of course, there. Wednesday, September 25th, 2024 is the first album, Flower Rhapsody, to be released. It's going to be on Hololive, you know, is going to be selling it. Rhapsody, I mean, Spotify. The Rhapsody is going to be sold on Spotify. It's going to be sold on all these different places. It's going to be a pretty big music release with an actual concert being shown here. You can see right here. This is the visual for Flower Fantasia, the concert for the release of her Flower Fantasia and her Flower Rhapsody album. And here we go. It's going to be on 10/26. Her album's going to be released on September, and this is going to be on 10/26, a month afterwards. Ariake Arena. You're seeing the seat map of how everything's going to be sold out. B is the rear stand, A is the arena and front stand, and S is the front arena, the very front, the stage and stuff. So that is their main show there. It's going to be the first album is Sunao Dai Dai Dai. You have other songs here, Sakura's Day, 11:35. It's gonna be great. They're showing a lot of visuals here. Amazon.co.jp, a lot of different A3 paper stuff, a lot of merch that's gonna be happening here. Here is the actual $39 is gonna be the price for her album. As you can see here, the visuals that are being shown. It's gonna be on a physical disc as well, so it's gonna be great. And they also have the regular edition. This is the main edition, the big edition. Regular edition is $25. That's just gonna have, the visual there. 1 out of 5 designs will be included in the album and there. So the first one was a little bit more, for like $14 more. You can get the special stuff. And of course, she goes here saying, for those who were not selected, there's a second round. There was a round of what this is talking about, that there was a round here of first advance ticket lottery for an on-site visitors have been announced. Basically, you get a lottery for being able to buy the tickets to make it fair so that you don't get bots or anyone else buying tickets immediately, scalpers buying it a lot. If you've been selected, don't forget to complete the procedure. Please check it out. It's basically, a way for people to buy it without, freaking having scalpers buy it at the first 5 minutes of the thing. So many people applied that when I took the post, I almost cried because, Miko, just to give you a little bit of background, back in the day when she was struggling to move up, she felt very disappointed, very sad for herself, felt that she wasn't worth enough. She was taken into the office with Yago. She thought that she was going to get fired or at least dressed down by Yago. Yago told her, we're going to keep working hard. I'm sorry that I failed you for getting you to where I promised I was going to get you. We're going to continue working hard. You've done great. And kind of acted like a dad in the way that she explained it. Almost made her cry in that way. And he got emotional too because he said he took it as a personal failure on his part for not getting her to where she needed to be. Because what most people don't know is that Miko and Sora and those people in the early days were recruited by Hololive, not having to go through the process that you go through now. They were recruited. So Hololive went out and found them and then recruited them to be a part of the organization. So that is why they're going very hard on this. I want to show you the actual site. They created an actual site for Flower Fantasia through HoloPro. These are all the things you can buy. The Miko P, which is $35. The light wand, the smock or the cover, the when you go to concerts, you see a lot of these. You have the banner for Miko. You have a lot of things being sold here. It's great to see them support, and this is the way it should be, supporting your talents. We also continue with Tokoyami Towa. She had recently her birthday live. She, of course, announced it here. That is members only after live. That's going to be the after live chat that they're going to have. She had it on 8/8 JST, which already happened, I believe, or is going to happen soon. By now, it has happened. By the time you see this, it's happened. Okami Mio is there, Hako's Bells, Shirakami Fubuki, Vestia Zeta, Momosuzu Nene, Tachibachi Hinano. All these people are going to be there. So that is great. And it is absolutely amazing that, they're able to do this and have a wonderful concert like she deserves. It says, finally tomorrow, starting at 8 p.m. 8 p.m., of course, JST. Here we have, it's going to be with Hinano Tachibana. Apparently, I don't know why, and I don't know how, the account was suspended. Hinano Tachibana is a VTuber, and like I said, I do not know why it was suspended, but this is, let's take a look at some of what went on. This is a little short here.
2024年8月8日午後8時から時計見たセンター祭2024が開催決定。ゲストにはなんとひなのも出てくれます。
Tachibana Hinano, yes.
だけなんよね。
So she was going to be there, and for some reason, who knows why, her freaking account was suspended, which is strange. That's another thing that I had to look into, but she looks like she had fun. She looks like she's gonna have fun. Towa always puts her heart out. Every single liver, whenever they do a concert, they put their all into it. Whether the company supports them or not, they put their all into it, and Towa is no exception when it comes to these things. She is, of course, doing everything she can to make this a wonderful moment for everybody. And of course, she's announcing everything here. And you have the art that, of course, is going on. The art that is going on there for her, because people are always excited to see these things. finally, we have Azki. If you don't know, Azki used to be part of Inonaka Music, which was, I believe, a collaboration between Cover and Update. I believe the Keys in the Eye company. They were doing something like that, and they ended up closing their doors. They shuttered their doors. The whole project was over, and she moved into Hololive. But now she gets to celebrate something huge for anybody that is a performer, a VTuber. The evening performance of Azki's major debut live, Voice Entropy, ended without any problems. I am so happy to have met all the pioneers. Thank you for your fantastic days. This was with a live band, so it wasn't recorded stuff. It was with an actual live band that she was able to do this with. She shows, other visuals that I'm going to show you guys here. From before her old days back there, looking back at everything. Azki's major debut has been released. Archive broadcast will be available until basic 11:59 on Wednesday, September 11th. And she wants you, she says, "Good morning, Azki. Aftertaste is so good. Time flew by so quickly. The fun time was just fleeting. I hope to have a chance to look back on it tonight. Please let me know what you think too." She has had so much fun with this, which is great. There are visuals up here where this is her and the band that was performing with her. Says, "I was moved to tears by the comments of all the pioneers. Yesterday's live performance made me realize once again that it's good that we continued our activities." Because what she means by this is that there was two main choices. Alpha, which was basically her giving up and just ending all activities after Inonaka Music was done, and the beta option, which was Plan B, which was become a part of Hololive Productions, become a Hololiver and join the girls and Sora and everybody. She's happy that she became a Hololiver. Everyone else is happy that she became a Hololiver. She's right here. Says a photo with the Hama Guessers, which is the person who were doing, I'm assuming, the live music for her. Sound of the live band was amazing. Thank you very much. This is an amazing thing for any VTuber to have a live band. It changes a lot for the experience of the concert. It feels more like a concert in all. Instead of a performance, it feels like an actual concert, in my opinion. Hello, everyone, and welcome again to the VTuber Spotlight, this VTuber Showcase, where I try to give a bit of a spotlight to all of those who are out there trying to make a name for themselves, giving back to the community who's given so much to me. Here we have Miri Reine, who is a magical ray, like a manta ray type of thing. Here she says, "One day manta ray crosses path with an unknown and low-key creepy and pathetic god. It tells Miri that she is destined to save humanity through bringing more smiles, and with no other choice than being threatened by the god, Miri accepts her fate, turns into a human, and is now an anime girl." Yay! So here she goes, and Miri is over here. She puts her VODs here as well. Miri Reine is 295 subscribers on her YouTube side. On her Twitch side, she has also more fun stuff here. Let's go through her about section here. She says, "Manta Ray turned magical girl idol, Miri Reine, Manta Ray obsessed with Valorant." And taking a look at her videos, she's done recently, look at K-pop deco, hand cam streams. It seems like she's doing a lot of hand cam streams lately, making gunplas, making celebrations of other things, just having a good time with her community. And that's why I wanted to kind of give them a bit of a showcase, a bit of a spotlight out there. I appreciate you for being part of this showcase. I hope this does help you out and gives, a bit of a, like I said, a spotlight, more eyes on your channel. That is all for right now. Of course, comment, like, and subscribe down below. Thank you for being here. Of course, I love having the conversations with you guys. I love having these things with you guys, and I do appreciate it whenever you guys do comment. Take a look at my description for my socials. There's a Discord, there's Twitter, there's other places that you can check me out, Twitch, etc. And also check on your screen right now, because there might be a video that you might enjoy. Thank you.